Buongiorno, everyone. Buongiorno. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Welcome back to Rolling Around Europe in Rolly, Season 2, Week 2. Peace, bro. Week 2's been feels like it's been a bit of a long week, isn't it? We ended last week in Pompeii. Laura and Nathan had just left, I think.
Goodbye.
So we jumped into Rolly, and it feels really good being back in Rolly. What have we done? How's the week been?
We started off on the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, we thought we'd better go and see the Amalfi since we were down that way, and decided to do it as a boat trip. So we went off from Pompeii dock and headed around the peninsula, stopping at Sorrento, Amalfi and Positano. Probably wouldn't do it that way again. To be honest, it's probably not the way to do it. It was too busy doing it as a day trip. I think you're better to do it. Stay overnight somewhere, stay somewhere for a period, because I think the day trippers all make it pretty busy and very touristy. So it wasn't really
be much nicer first thing in the morning and early in the evening.
I think it would be. I think once the day trippers leave, I think it would be a different sort of place. But it's good to have seen it. A bit too touristy for us. So we left Amalfi. We picked up Rolly back in Pompeii and headed north. And driving north, we stopped in at Monte Casino. Actually, saw it on the way down, so we thought we'd better drop in and pay our respects to the fallen soldiers. Quite a moving sort of spot, isn't it? And seeing the mount of what they tried to achieve that day. Or it's not that day really, it was months of battle, and lost more than 50,000 people were killed. So it's pretty amazing to see it, and sort of remember the people that have gone before us. From there we headed up to a little crater lake just north of Rome called Bracciano. Reminded us a little bit of Lake Taupo, but much more contained, very round crater lake. That was quite cool, wasn't it? They had a very nice campsite. Walked up to the village, wandered around there and had coffee and the likes. That was pretty cool. Then we went on a bit of a pilgrimage for Rolly, didn't we?
But before we did that, we did the hot springs.
Ah, yes, I've forgotten about the hot springs. We can't forget about the hot springs.
No, they were good.
Some lovely natural hot springs. It sort of reminds us of what the pink and white terraces might have been like in New Zealand back in the day before they got blown up. So it was free to get in, these lovely natural pools. We managed to get down there bright and early in the morning, didn't we?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, very cool. Yes, pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage for Rolly.
Rolly was born in Italy, believe it or not.
He was.
So we took him on a little pilgrimage to the Trigano factory, which is where he was born. So it was quite an emotional day for Rolly. There was tears in his headlights, so we had to give him a bit of a wipe down after that. But it was nice for Rolly to go home and say hello to the factory again.
Yep.
That was a bit of fun for the day anyway. What did we do after that?
We just stayed
bit of a day
overnight
stop, wasn't it, overnight?
Barberino.
Bit of a nothing stop, really, wasn't it? Just somewhere to.
It was just somewhere to spend the night, because we're on our way to where we are now.
Yeah, Italy was just about to go into its first heat wave of the summer, so temperatures getting well past the 30s and the mid 30s. We thought we might head for the lakes and the mountains, which should be a bit cooler, and it has been. So we've gone to Pessoina,
which is at the top of Lake Iseo. Yep, and we've been here 3 days, and we've just done a few day trips. We did a bike ride today around the lake, and we'll head off tomorrow.
Yes,
so it's been very nice.
Yeah, it's been a really good week.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. We've got a nice little bottle of local wine, and we're going to partake in that this evening. Check out the video. Hope you like it, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye. Buongiorno. We're here today at Monte Casino, the scene of a massive battle during World War II, which more than 50,000 Commonwealth soldiers died. What they were fighting for was, see behind us here, that hill. There was an old Benedictine monastery up there, which was absolutely obliterated. You can see it up there, a building which has been replacing it, but the Germans were held up on that hill there, and initially the New Zealand Maori division and some others tried to attack, but later it was taken during May 1944, I think it was, but not after massive loss of life. So you can see why it was such a difficult place to attack and such an easy place to defend. They were just taking pot shots back down at us, and it had mines placed everywhere, and also flooded the valleys that broken through stop banks which meant we couldn't cover some of the ground. So yeah, very difficult.
Beautiful memorial here.
If I spin around, there is a memorial arch there.
And we have the reflective pond up here.
We'll go for a wander up the top here. At a little village called Bracchino, just north of Rome, up on top of the castle hill. Castle's just there. And down to the lake, I think it's an old volcanic crater lake, a bit like Taupo, but a bit smaller. And Rowley, it's parked down at the campsite just down about, let's have a look, about down there. We've just walked up the hill from the campsite. How are you doing, Claire? How was the walk?
Really nice. It's good.
Enjoy the walk up?
Yep.
Bit steep, but we think we need to go and have cannoli now.
I think we need to go and have, I need a coffee and cannoli.
Coffee and cannoli?
Coffee and cannoli.
Okay, let's go. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Taken to having our Italian breakfast. Cafe and pasta chotti and cafe latte. What do you think, Claire?
Nice.
Very nice. So these pasta chotti is it's filled with custard, I think sometimes cherry.
Short crust pastry.
Pastry, very nice. Been having quite a few of these, and I've got the traditional cafe espresso. Very nice.
It's a very pretty drive on our way to the thermal baths through bush. It's very, very beautiful drive, actually. Hey, Kiwi.
6:30 in the morning. The sun has arisen. Off to the hot pools. See if we can get there before the crowds. What do you think, Leah?
It's pretty cool. It's not smelly, that's for sure.
A little bit, just a little bit rotery. Bit of sulphur, but not too bad. Bath temperature, a little bit less than bath temperature maybe, 30, so not super hot.
I'm surprised at how many people are here at this time of the morning.
But yeah, she's pretty busy. It is a Saturday though, so I think a lot of locals might have come along.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it over the sound of the water.
Behind us we've got an old mill house. This used to be a mill. They used to use the power of the water. I don't know if they used the temperature, but this is actually like a spa pool. Bubbles coming down, up to my neck. Bloody good actually. Just could do have been a bit warmer. It's only probably about 30, early 30s I'd say.
So where are we, Kev?
We are driving through the heart of Tuscany.
Tuscany!
Now we're just about to come up to a very Tuscan view, so we'll find these trees. You should see a very Tuscan view. It's very How many motor camps or motor park ups do you that look like this? Not many, if any. Not many, if any. Here we are in Tuscany, living life. Okay, we've found the home of Rolly. This was where Rolly was born. Here in Italy, just out of Florence. And you'll see there's a roller team there. There's a very similar one to us. And over there's a bunch of roller teams. They make roller team CI and Remo. There's a Kronos, so similar to us, but it's got a big bulbous nose on it. Thought we'd come and say hello.
GPS signal lost.
Yes, there are some very long tunnels. The longest one we've been in is 8.5 kilometres, and this one is 2.5 kilometres, one of the shorter ones.
Must have done at least 20, maybe 30 kilometres in tunnels.
Yeah,
Got tunnel vision.
tunnel vision. A lot of tunnels today.
We are in Lake Iseo.
Lake Iseo, yep.
In the distance, our first glimpse of the Alps and some snow. We went through about 40 kilometres of tunnels, so I've got tunnel vision, so I'm just trying to adjust my eyes at the moment. It's pretty easy to adjust into this view. Nice cycle trail around the lakes that could get some use later on.
I feel this is going to be a long stop, this one.
It looks beautiful.
Be a few days, yeah?
Just arrived at our campsite in Lake Iseo. We're right on the lake. What do you think, Claire?
Couldn't get any closer. Couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, we drove around that side of the lake there through tunnel after tunnel after tunnel. Looks like there's more of the same over there. Let's go over there. And luckily the temperature is a bit cool up here. It was 31 just before we went through the mountain, and then popped out the other side at 25. Where are we, Claire?
On the island, Monte Isola?
Monte Casino in Lake Iseo.
Lake Iseo.
Lago di Iseo.
There are no cars allowed on this island apart from service cars.
Vehicles.
But
So we just took the ferry across from that little village over there, which is Solzano. A 2-minute ferry ride across.
had an exciting train journey.
Yeah, we're staying in a place called Saturnia, which is about 20-minute
Train ride.
Let's see if I can turn this around. You can see us.
Yeah.
20-minute train ride.
From there, but one train had broken down, so they used the train that came to collect us to try and fix the other train. By the time all that happened, it was about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay.
Exciting.
Seems to be the Italian way with trains.
So apparently it's about 11 kilometres around the island. You can go up and see there's one of the prettiest villages in Italy. Yeah, so we'll go and see if we can see that. And down here there's lots of restaurants around. Not a bad view, is it? Yeah, alive still?
No, I'm red in the face.
Okay, we just walked over the top of Monte Casino, and we're coming back down into the village. It's about, forecast says 28 degrees Celsius, but it feels like about 34. She's pretty warm. But now, whoa, that just fell down. Now we're walking down the stairs, back down to the village, and all through these little houses. I might just zoom out a bit so you might get a bit of a better view. Looking for something to eat now. It's about, what is it, about 1:30. Yes, I say only Ned and English were out in the midday sun, but yeah, we were definitely doing that. I think we won't go that way, we'll come down this way, I think. What have we got here? Nice little garden. Nice little shrine at the end there. Virgin Mary or the Madonna or something. Under the arch, nice little garden. Steps there. Here's the sea. We go down that way. Yeah, back to the sea. It's quite a nice hike over the top. It's not the sea, is it? It's a lake. A few little restaurants along here. There's the ferry, just over there. That's how we get back. We go across to the village there and we'll catch the train back up to Saturnia. This is what we found for lunch. Nice little oasis. Plus there's a couple of beers and Claire's happy.
I got a beer, sit down in the shade, cool breeze.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What more could you want? Margarita pizza and
Gelato.
a salad.
Gelato.